What's up, guys? Welcome to the OMFL CFM, the Week 14 action between me and my good buddy, Mr. Dawson. These were lucky for me last night, so I'm going to roll with these again. YouTube gaming was down, so we're going Twitch. We also owe you a podcast, a little Press Pass Live action. We will get that out either today or tomorrow. I've been gone for travel, but we're back. We'll make sure that we get that up for you. Also, a new podcast should be dropping soon. I hope you guys enjoy for Data Leagues. Been on a little bit of a roll here. I need to keep it going against my buddy because if not, I'm gonna be in trouble. It'll be over. Dawson, I don't know if you can hear me, but good luck, my buddy. Should be a battle.
Hello,
I do have Twitch feed up, so if anybody hops on and starts chatting about the game, I will try my best to respond.
It's the Chargers coming in at 7-4, going up against the Saints, who come in at 7-4.
7-4 teams. I think I am on 4 in a row, though. So we'll see if I can keep this going.
To an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Chargers. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Lattimore had 3 picks last game. He has played like poo all season, so it was good to have him play well for a change. Oh, Mr. Dawson, what are you going to do here? Let's find out. I did lose my left tackle, though, for most of the rest of the season, so that's not going to be good. Oh, how did Rankins run right past him?
This one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
12 yards. Looks like we got a bunch of guys on.
First down.
That's good.
Charles, they
Nothing
won
like a
last
little
week despite him not
afternoon
running the
football.
ball. Well, they told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, that
Give him
didn't work.
15 yards on that one, and a Charger first down. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Kenneth Dixon. And it's going to be met at about the 43. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. And to give this time to the tailback.
There we go.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd
I'm starting a
down
new
and 6.
running back because I've had no running
Really
game
good
all
run defense
season.
when you're
It has
playing a
been,
3-4.
I think I
There's
have to be
3 guys up
31st.
front.
I mean, if
The
I'm not
nose tackle
31st,
and the
then
guys they call the defensive ends,
I don't know who could
are
be
usually
worse than
big,
me.
big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, Guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, how did he not make that play?
And he gets this one all the way down inside
Those
the
things
20-yard
drive me
line.
insane.
A very solid
He's
gain
in
of
position.
27. He's
It
such
should
a
be an
good route
easy
runner.
play to be
Shows it
made.
there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Traded for the Titans linebacker Brown, but he has not done much for
It'll be
me at
interesting
all.
to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only one on that play.
2nd down following the run. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is knocked down from the side. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field.
Absolutely
We'll
ridiculous.
step aside and come back to Carson after this. And the offense in a great spot. It's 1st and goal from the 3. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
Gooch.
That's going to go as a
What a
loss
name.
of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the person carrying the ball is always the easy target when things aren't going so well. But I think it's a combination with the Chargers. They've got to get the offensive line going in order to improve those numbers from last year. They weren't very good running it, partner.
No, they were bottom of the AFC, 2nd to last in the entire NFL. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
9th play now, this long opening drive. Can they cash it in on 3rd and goal? And he'll give it here to his
There we
running
go.
back. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
There are certain drives in a game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of
Ooh, I
those
thought I got
drives.
there.
And Lambeau will put this one through, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
All right. I do have the chat up. You guys want to make fun of me while I'm playing here, I should be able to respond. Got to find a rushing game today.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh, come on.
And his first pass is incomplete. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw
How
that.
does he
I
miss
don't think you're
that
being overly
throw?
critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Oh, boy.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what 2nd down has in store. Back to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cole. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
Starting a rookie left tackle who's actually a guard. But my backup left tackle has given up like 15 sacks this year.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon.
Good run.
And he'll be brought down.
Flag.
That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it indeed. Here come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
Now McKinnon.
Get up.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
4 yards remaining now on 2nd down. Down right around the 25. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
So 2nd down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on 3rd. They'll set up to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. So they're
I can't believe this
operating in
first
the red
quarter's
zone.
almost over.
Back to throw now on first down.
Oh, come on, man.
This time as he'll go down. They got him for a
I've seen him
sack.
coming, I just couldn't get rid of it.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack.
Oh,
Excellent
not
pressure
good.
up front. Nowhere to go with the football.
Good
Down
call,
he
Dawson.
goes.
Seen it coming. Couldn't make the play.
Let's go. 319. 319.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got it. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
They run it with McKinnon. And
Come
he will
on,
push
man.
his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4.
What do I do here? Do I go for it? That's such a tough call.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. And we'll see what the decision is here as they've got a 4th and 1 coming up.
Too early to start chasing points.
And the first play will be a field goal try from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So give them 3 there. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they couldn't punch it in.
And credit this defense, too. That was the old bend but don't break approach. But it kept the offense out of the end zone.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Chargers coming out on the field now. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. On second down, it's Dixon. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now back to throw.
Yeah, there you go.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Collins.
Oh, what a block. He got it.
Take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Take it. I will take it.
Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on. Come on.
Fine. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chargers getting set to go.
Defense, let's give us a stop.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Williams. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man you can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
All right, here we go.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Get it. There you go.
The tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown, and this one they help force another incompletion.
Let's go. 3-19.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
The Chargers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Set. 3-19.
They'll set up a throw.
Oh my gosh.
Man, it's Williams.
He got
And
turned
he takes
around.
this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard
Got him all
line.
twisted up on that one.
And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. They'll look to throw here. It's caught on the right side. Williams. 10 more there and another
sprinted out, and that helped. Because if he doesn't sprint out, I'm going to get him.
First down, he'll drop to throw it.
We'll get it.
And lucky to get away with one there. That would
make a play.
Second down.
That's why I drafted you in
interception there. That would have been 2 drives
4th overall, man.
He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Now a handoff.
There you go.
And he is
good hit, Brown.
Hard from the side as he's knocked down. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. The Chargers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is third down and 12. He'll look to throw. Looking deep.
Oh, good play.
He's got his man. It's
a good play.
Touchdown, Chargers. Philip Dorsett.
He had all day.
Touchdown.
He even rolled to the side that I set the man on.
Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece.
Can't give him that much time. It's too good of a quarterback.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, that the whole month of December is still left to play.
Oh, who blocked that?
They made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Wow.
Excellent
Okay.
Focus. Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the
I
guys
see
on the
you.
offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab it, and that would be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
This is not good.
McKinnon.
Look at that.
And he is going to lose yardage
3 guys just let him go.
3 yards there. Now 3rd
I've
down.
yet to have someone explain to me
Really impressed me about Joey Bosa is that he
what
didn't
you do about that.
sacrifice the run game trying to get sacks. This guy really knows how to hold the point of attack, great leverage, and then goes and sheds people.
So frustrating.
And at 6'5", 270, just a monster.
Absolute monster with a really
That's what
high
pass
motor.
block at like 95. Something stupid.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lock behind it. Wow. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
Well, this momentum sure shifted.
The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, my gosh. Pick that off.
Here, complete to the tight end. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Watch left. Now let's go.
On the give, this is Dixon. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. And still about 3 yards shy of a
Guys are not
first as the
tackling well
4-yard
today.
pickup brings it to third down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The Chargers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. And able to find Dorsett. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
Detroit! Let's go! Green 39!
They'll look to throw here on first down. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not.
Where's my cornerback? Did he fall?
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. On first down, they go with Dixon.
How are my guys missing these tackles?
Forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup.
That should have been a 1-yard gain.
Two minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back to Southern California after this. They'll look to throw. Caught on the right side by Dorsett.
What's going on, man? This is weird. Missed tackles, missed interceptions. I mean, he acted like he picked the ball off and ran away from the receiver.
First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
They go play action here on first down. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes
unbelievable.
Defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Time for a first check of the NFL scoreboard. And the 49ers are out to the early lead. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll drop to throw. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
Oh, boy.
Second down now after the incompletion. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what?
Snowballing on me now.
Going to have to.
The Saints on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Around the NFL, second quarter in Santa Clara. And that one for the 49ers, now a 2-touchdown advantage. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. And the Saints signal for another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Let's go.
And incomplete on the deep ball. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
On now, Kaiser, the punter,
Come
sending
on, give me a
it
good
away.
block.
Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
Come on, man. I gotta wake up here.
Sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 12 yards there as they move the chains. first down. He'll drop to throw. And no
Come on, man.
this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down
Unbelievable.
Again. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Let's go. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to air one out. And that is caught. What a
of course
grab
it
at
is.
the 8.
Freaking.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard.
So frustrating when you just give up sacks and pressure with just 4 down linemen. You just can't. You can't win that way. And he's not even using it. It's just domination.
This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they
Gotta
can
hate
pick
this
it
game.
up. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I rarely
the
enjoy
second
a
half is
game.
better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Somebody help me fix my team, please.
They run once more with McKinnon. Space to maneuver at the 40. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That good for 19 at a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
That's going to go as a
That's a cover 4, and I can't find a running lane against the cover 4.
Very good. They've just not let the running game get going, have they?
Not at all. In fact, the entire offense just looking a little bit out of sync in this one.
Yeah, sometimes this is why coaches like 4-down defensive linemen, they feel like they can cover more ground when defending the run.
And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
That's a good throw.
Side complete. That's Burton.
Freaking defensive tackle was on me. God, I hate users.
And it moves the chains.
And the game just keeps evolving.
How do you combat that?
Corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Like, seriously. You gotta get the ball out in seconds.
Back to throw here. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
No, I don't want to run that play. He's hurt.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. Detroit! Let's go! Green, 39! Green, 39! Lampert! Hurry up, here we go! Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Throws a quick hitter on the slant, that's complete. And he is level. Knocked down hard at the 15-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. first. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. But fortunately, the Saints were able to hold on to it, so they will indeed keep possession.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back.
A four-man rush. Everybody else is playing zone, and 3 people hit my running back and quarterback.
A near turnover, but the offense recovers it. Now they'll try to regroup on second. Here's McKinnon.
Good play.
And he'll wind up losing
That's a good run.
back at the 21-yard line.
Good defensive read and good play.
Now third down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. They'll set up to throw. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This is a 26-yard attempt.
Not going to beat the Chargers settling for field goals, that's for sure.
And this one is right through. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now at 17-13. So the drive takes them inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. Going to give this time to the tailback. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. He'll drop to throw. Complete to Dorsett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 23 yards on the play.
Austin's making the right calls today, man. He's on fire.
And now a 1st down following that long gain. And now here's a carry heading left.
Thanks, Madden. Thanks. Don't give me the lineman that's standing next to the running back. Give me the safety that's 15 yards behind the play. Thank you.
And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Elsewhere, a 3rd quarter score. And not much trouble for the 49ers in that one. They open the lead a bit further. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. This will be fielded at the 6.
What is he doing? I'm holding the controller right, And he just sits there magnetized.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe
that.
Bashed it.
Super toe.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. They'll set up a throw. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. The Saints on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. He's going to fire one deep.
Where is he throwing the ball? What is going on today?
Third down unsuccessful. 4th down now. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. Now back to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Unbelievable. Are you kidding me today?
32 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive the team towards a victory.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. A gain of 3, second down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now it's 2nd and 7. They'll run with Dixon, and he'll be brought down at about the 42. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5. The Chargers on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now at the StubHub Center in Carson. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast.
And it's a fumble.
This has been all day. All stupid day I've been missing tackles.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. Now McKinnon to start the drive. And he'll wind up losing yardage here.
Of course. Why not? Why would a user defensive line ever get blocked? I mean, why would I expect that? I'm so frustrated. I'm out, fellas.
Intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. The Saints on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. He'll look to throw. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Let's go. 3-19.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. Turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead. But coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they get a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
So the chains are on their sides. It's 1st and goal from the 6. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. He tried to break that plane but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal. Well, they held him out on 2nd down, and now here's 3rd and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he won't get to the marker as they're going to stop him for a 2nd straight play right at the line of scrimmage.
This drive started with 1st and goal. Now that it's 4th and goal, anything less than a touchdown would feel like a letdown to me.
And Lambeau will put this one through, and that will get the lead up to 14. So they settled for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the 4th.
Without a doubt, I think a touchdown would have been the final nail. But 3 does give them some breathing room and lets them build up a little cushion.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. And a nice gain of 21 yards. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. 23 yards on the play. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1. We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. 2nd down following the incompletion. Back to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, But that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Joey Bosa in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hurry up, here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And to give this time to the tailback. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Second down, 8. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
So it'll be first down here after the run. And he'll give it here to his running back. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff looking right. And oh, he coughed it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the fourth quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. The Saints on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go. Green, 3.
And the third down pass falls incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on 4th down.
Now let's go. Boom, landed.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And that leads to a New Orleans first down. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
All right, here we go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Dietrich Wise Jr. in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. They'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bishop. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They'll look to throw now on first down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 19. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. He's fumbled already once, Charles. I'm not going to say that that was in his mind there, but I'm sure that during some of these plays he is mindful of it.
And once you fumble the ball, you know what your team tells you and your coaching staff? Take care of it. Rest of the game. And that does get in your mind a little bit, and sometimes that slows down your effort in trying to get free from tackling.
And the defenders know it, too. They sniff that out, don't they?
Everybody wants to swarm the football. You know the rule is first guy hold up the runner, everyone else try and get there and strip the ball free.
9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's a gain of 4, and that should just about seal the deal. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep up with you, so it doesn't matter. But thanks for sharing a booth, and thanks for being our quarterback.
Yeah, you're the quarterback. Always a pleasure, my friend. So for the home team here, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Southern California.